Share the broadcast, share the broadcast, share the broadcast, share the broadcast, share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. I thought I had this broadcast together. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. It's the best I won't get it. That's what we rolling with. That's what we rolling with. This is what we rolling with right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I got it right. Shirt is itchy. A little itchy, a little sketchy. I put up a post earlier. Hoping that everyone seen the post. I'm hoping that everybody's seen the post. I'm going to share the broadcast. For some of us, it's raining outside. Some of us, it's raining outside. No matter where you are, it may be raining outside. BU is in the building. BU the local is in the building. Thanks for stopping by. ATL is in the building. North Park Drive is in the building. For those of you who don't know, if you didn't know, now you know. Now you know. Some things you got to get corrected. Some things you have to make sure that people understand. Sometimes you got to make sure that people understand who's in the building. That's what I think. Sometimes you got to do that. Okay. So, my question was, are we looking for love and a good relationship, or we just looking for someone who has money? What we looking for? I be trying to figure that out. What we looking for? Are we looking for love, or we looking for someone who has money? That's just a question. That is just a question. Or are we looking for this? I don't know. What we looking for? That's what we looking for. Are we looking for that? I want people to come in and make sure you share the broadcast. I want people to come in and make sure they share the broadcast, because we going to get to it. And I want somebody to chime in, have a conversation with me. It would be nice. Would be nice. Like the song say, must be nice. Would be nice. Share the broadcast. So, the question at hand is, are we looking for love and a good relationship, or we just looking for someone who has money? That's a difference. That is a difference. It's a big difference. Because I'm pretty sure people have seen my post and this is what the post is right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Stop cooking for men in the talking stage. Stop cooking for men in the talking stage. I really didn't know or don't know what she mean by that. Where we at? Stop cooking for men in the talking stage. That's what it says. I think somewhere along the line, well, what's up, Dr. Q Grant? How you doing today, sister? I think personally that the mission when it comes to relationship is to look for somebody who loves us, somebody who has our best interests at hand. That's what we're looking for. However, the lady put this up. This was sent to me. She said, stop cooking for men in the talking phase. We have to understand something too. We have to get a clear understanding on what the talking phase is. We have to get a clear understanding on what the talking phase is. Is the talking phase is just, yeah, I see you, I talk to you on the phone, or we haven't been out for dinner, we haven't been intimate, we haven't been none of that. What is considered the talking phase? Because I don't want to get it all screwed up on what the lady meant. I don't know what she meant, but I'm just going off of the post in which she put up. She said, stop cooking for men in the talking stage. I like to cook. Sometimes. Sometimes I like to cook. However, my philosophy is you don't work for me. Sometimes you don't have to do that. However, I find that sometimes men have to show that they have husband qualities. Let me say that again. Sometimes men have to show that they have husband qualities in order for women to even be attracted to them or be have an interest in them. Even if our plan is not to be in this great relationship, at some point has to show the qualities of a husband. At some point, the brothers need to show some qualities of a husband in order for a lady to say, I can be with him. Think about that. A guy is showing you that he is a great guy. He can add value to your life. Just think about that. He can add value to your life, but he has to prove that to you. However, I see a lot of females just talk about what a guy has and what he can do for her, versus this guy could add value to my life versus he can add just money to my life. That's a difference. So we have to understand that are we looking for love? Are we looking for, it says, are we looking for love and a good relationship, or we just looking for someone who has money? And my other statement is, what's love got to do with what you're looking for? If love doesn't play a part in what you're looking for, then you just going through emotion and you just having fun. You just doing something with somebody who you just kicking it. Now we just talking. Yeah, you don't have to cook for me if I'm just forking out money. You don't have to do nothing for me if I'm just throwing money out there. Okay? So a guy who's looking for a good relationship, he's looking for somebody who, let me say, when you hear men say, I'm just want somebody who gonna give me peace. Peace in this sense, from my point of view, this is just from my vantage point. Peace for me is just somebody that I can have great conversations with. That I can, if I come home and I just feel like I just want to just vent and talk to you and lay across your lap, or just huddle and we can Netflix and chill, whatever that means. Okay? Whatever that means. Okay? So now, when you have somebody say, stop cooking for these men in the talking phase, I don't know what the talking phase is to her. So sometimes we can be talking and can become exclusive, or we just talking and we see other people. I don't understand what the talking phase is. I don't understand what the talking phase is. I need to join the room. I put the link in the chat. Somebody can tap on the link and go come in if they wanted to. All right. So the money thing is so okay, think about this. Let me go back. I need to back up a little bit. Sometimes people have been in situations that caused him to behave a certain kind of way. Okay? So if you're a female and dude's been treating you bad, and you all the relationships that you have encountered, they have consisted of somebody just using you for what you can do. If you one of those people who cook for somebody all the time and like to cook, and they just use you, then you might say, I'm not doing that no more. Okay? But if you're one of those women who have accomplished a lot of things, and then you look at it as if when I start dating, I'm not doing all of that. We just in the talking phase. I'm not cooking for you. I don't have to cook for you. Why should I cook for you? But you have to show some of the qualities of what a good woman is. Or what kind of qualities do you show if you want to be a wife? If you want to be in this long-term relationship, if you want to be in this great relationship, what kind of qualities do you show? Because the man always has to show qualities. He got to have this great job. He got to take a lot of the burdens off of you, so you so-called take some of the stress off of you because you work hard. I work hard every day. I work 9-10 hours a day. I'm not gonna come home. I'm not gonna have to wash the dishes. I'm not gonna do the laundry, and I'm not gonna cook for you. However, if I invite you somewhere, to my home or to a restaurant, it's my treat. If I invite you over and you over for a while, or even if you over for a short time, I'm gonna offer you something. I'm finna cook some salmon. I'm finna cook something. I'm finna cook something. Oh yeah, I take some, and you just lay it out like that. But some people looking for something different. These are facts. Some people are looking for something different. And some people are unsatisfiable also. So the whole conversation for me is, when we're in the talking phase, what should a man be expected to do when you're in the talking phase? Maybe ladies, y'all can chime in on that. What are men to do when they're in the talking phase? What are they expecting out of men when you're in the talking phase? That's what I want to know. What are women expecting out of men when we're in the talking phase? So she said, I ain't cooking for you. I'm not cooking for you. So this was the lady. She said, stop cooking for men in the talking phase. Talking stage. That's what she said. That's what she said. All right. Let me go back to the chats. Let me go back to, all right, where we at? See, you're exactly right. Relationships are not built on old values. Not to this day. But we can't say old values when most of us are 50. Most of us are pushing 50. Most of us are in our 50s. We can't say old values because we came up under the old system. Now, if you have somebody that's in their 50s that think that I shouldn't be doing this for this person or that person, then we have an issue. That means that you may have been through something that got you to that point. Maybe you've been through something that got you to that point. I don't know. Maybe you've been through something that got you to that point where you feel that you shouldn't do anything for anybody as long as y'all in the talking phase. Miss Q, can you chime in and say something? Miss Q, can you chime in and say something? Nikki, can you chime in and say something? I want some female feedback on this. I put the link in the chat. I want somebody to come in and talk. Okay, Vicky Magnese says something. Vicky Magnese, we gotta listen to the OG. She is an OG from my neighborhood, from Parkside neighborhood. Just in case you didn't know, I have an issue. Miguel, I have to address this issue. Vicky Mac went around on the block, talked to somebody. They said they didn't know her. She is an OG. She been out there since before we moved out there. Okay? That's just FYI. All right. Okay, let me see. Nothing but tell his business. His intentions. Okay. So, I'm looking at it. Let me see. So, but if you got somebody who just talking about what his intentions are and ain't doing nothing, if you got somebody just talking about their baby mama, then that's okay. There is a certain level of immaturity. All right, some cats never grow up. Some cats never get the picture of I gotta grow up. I gotta grow up. Some dudes never get that memo. You gotta grow up. Sometimes we'll play games all the way to the cemetery. But that's some of that has come from being around the wrong old cats. Some of the old cats tell you stuff that never worked for them. Never worked for them. Sometimes the old dudes and the old females tell you stuff that never worked for them. Or they'll tell you something that they thought was working, but in the end, it's just, they got nothing out of it. Where you at now? Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, both parties need to be clear. You need to be clear. You need to be clear on what's going on. You either have the option to accept it or not accept it. You can say, okay, well, I opt out of that one. I might not be doing that. You know? But like I said, I see a lot of cases where the man is trying to show that he has great husband qualities. It's showing that he has great husband qualities. However, a lot of times I don't see females showing that they have wife qualities because it seems like it's the man that's always had to do the impression, put the great impression on people. Sometimes I think that's what it is. Hold up, I gotta adjust something. So sometimes that's what it is. Men are constantly trying to impress their partner or whoever they are having great conversations with to build something. Sometimes they just trying to impress them. You know, if we look at the animals or some of these birds, the male or the female, they trying to attract each other. They put these feathers up. The birds put the feathers up and do they dance and all this other stuff. All of that is to get your attention. Men are on this. We got this puppet thing going on. Okay, so now we trying to impress or trying to get you to notice who we are. Some dudes have figured out that If I flash money, or if I'm a flashy type of guy, she gonna be attracted to me. But those dudes might not have the value that you need. They just flashing a little money, and then they don't have as much as they say they got anyway. These are facts. And the dudes who got as much as they say they do, a lot of them dudes just trick their money off. Just trick their money off. Are we looking for love? Are we looking for love and a good relationship? Or are we just looking for someone who has money? Miss Phoebe is in the building. Welcome, Phoebe. I appreciate you. She is one of the greatest athletes that ever came through the city of East St. Louis, Illinois. Welcome, Miss Phoebe. I appreciate you. All right. So, at some point, we have to come to the conclusion, or come to let me see, what's the right word? Sometimes we have to come to a point where we say that I'm looking for love. I'm searching for it. Most of us have been through something that has caused us to put up this wall when we see certain things. Most of us have encountered something that make us put up this wall. And this wall is a defense mechanism. This wall brings us to a point where I'm not going to let that happen again. That's what the wall does. The wall brings you to a point where you say, I'm not letting that happen to me again. That's what the wall does. You know? Because we all been through something. Most of us anyway. I'm not going to play the victim. I'm going to say, oh, damn. Yeah, she got me. I seen it. She got me, though. Or she played me. She played me. Or you might say, he played you. Let me see what BU said. You might say that. You might say that. That person played you. But you already been through that. You knew what was happening. You knew what was going on. You had that wall up. You let your guards down. Sometimes, I heard an old saying, it just say, guard your heart. Guard your heart. I probably learned 8th, 9th grade that sometimes people do what they want to do. Sometimes people are impressed. Majority of them. Okay. So BU said, let's be honest. Majority of these women not looking for love. A lot of people are not looking for love. A lot of them women want to be hugged too. A lot of the women want to be hugged too. I'm just saying. A lot of them want to be hugged. A lot of them want to be caressed. Some of them, hey, that's just what it is. We are physical beings. We like to be feel a certain way. But we have to come to those agreements earlier than later. You have to come to those agreements. You have to come and say, okay, this is what I'm looking for. Well, I ain't never did it like that. So, you have to say whether you were willing to deal with it or not. Miss Rita in the building. Alton is in the building. So we have to come to the conclusion or to the bottom line of whether I'm willing to deal with it or not. Yes. So, if y'all can read in the comment, it said true, they have a guy for that, and then they have a guy, the lifestyle guy. Yes, they got the guy that's for pampering them, and then they have the guy, cause a lot of women like the bad boy. That's just flat out. That's just flat out. I've learned that a lot of women don't like the soft guy, the very sentimental guy. They don't like that dude. They like the dude that's rough around the edge. Oh, he make me feel a certain kind of way, cause a lot of times they think they can tame this dude. Oh, I can get him together. This ain't nothing. Sometimes they feel like that, So we have to come to some kind of agreement on what we want. Ladies, if you just want somebody just to hang out with you to make you feel good, then say that. Then say that. Okay, that is true. All nerds are not soft. I'm a nerd. I'm rough around the edge, but I'm a nerd. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm a nerd, but I'm, I try to play the back just so I can see everything that's in front of me. All right. However, it's one of those things where a lot of women like the bad boy. A lot of women like the guy that's gonna pamper them and take the weight off their feet. Lately I've been hearing women on the internet talking about, oh, he gotta make 6 figures. He gotta do this, that, and the other. A lot of people make 6 figures. They tell me that only 5% of the men make over $100,000. Only 5% of the men they only say that on social media because it sounds good. So a lot of the men, they said 5% of the men make over $100,000. I don't know if that's just black community or what it is. I don't know. But only 5%. And then that 5%, most of the women are looking for the individuals in that 5%. Most of them are. Most of them are looking for the man in that 5% category. But most of the men are looking for women that make just as much money or more. So we have to be realistic about things. We got to be realistic about what goes on. A lot of women don't make 6 figures or more. There are a lot of them that do. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them. Couple millionaires, I know. Couple $250,000, $300,000 ones, I know. I know them. I know a lot of $150,000 ones. I know a lot of those. So, in this new day and age, for the last 15 years, black women has become the most educated group in the United States. I got to take my hat off to them. Some of them are my great friends. Some of them are my great friends. Saraz, part of the D9. Some of these women are my great friends. Very well off. So I take my hat off to them. Very educated. However, sometimes the education has nothing to do with her preference. Sometimes. Y'all know y'all like them brothers that's rough around the edges. The challenge. They like the challenge. So it's like, are we looking for love and a good relationship, or we looking for someone who has money? It is always great to have both. It's always great to have both. That is a fantastic thing, to have both. To have both. Then some of what we're looking for has to do with our upbringing environment also. What that means is, if you come up in a toxic and hostile environment, or you come up in an environment where somebody telling you, oh, man should be doing this for you, oh, man should be doing that for you, I wouldn't do that, I don't do that. Sometimes that didn't work for them old sisters. That didn't work out for them like that. You had a few ladies that was kind of getting over on in the game, but a lot of time it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You know. So when we see some of the females on the internet and they so-called set this bar or this standard, that kind of has a ripple effect. They have is an effect where somebody who's seeking for some information, they'll find it, run across it, and say, yeah, she right, even though she may not be right, even though that might not work for you like it worked for her. It might not work for you like it worked for her. So they tell people a lot of the game is broken. Some of it is because some of them chicks out there getting tossed around, passed around. They jumping from this and jumping from that. They getting passed around. Some of them are, not all of them. You know, if you like to be intimate and somebody needs to caress that and make that happen, then you do what you got to do. However, but when it comes to what you do when you are just talking, in the talking stage, what the lady said, I'm gonna put it up there again. She said this. She said, stop. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see it. She said, stop cooking for these men in the talking stage. Stop cooking for men in the talking stage. That's deep, because that's just say you got some young female that don't understand where she going in life, and she see that, yeah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna be cooking for no dude, and he ain't put no ring on it, and he didn't put no ring on it. Sometimes they look at it as, oh, he didn't put no ring on my finger. I ain't doing none of that stuff. Okay. But do men have that liberty? Do men have that liberty to say, I'm not going to be taking her to dinner. I'm not going to be doing all of these things for her, and she ain't even wife material? Do men say that? Men don't say that. She's not wife material, so I'm not finna be. When she need help or she needs something at the house, I'm not coming over there helping you. You're not even wife material. Some women look at it as if you ain't put a ring on it, or she ain't got a ring on it, or you don't even seem like you that potential, she's not doing nothing for you. Some women are not looking for love. Some women they looking for the moment. Some women looking for, I just want to do this for the moment. I want to have a little fun for the moment. Some look at it like that. I'm not saying all, but some look at it like that. Y'all do me a favor and share the broadcast. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. I would have liked if somebody came into the chat with me and talked to me. I would have liked that. I would have liked that. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. If you're over there on YouTube, give me some thumbs up. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I broadcast on 2 platforms at the same time. I broadcast on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. All right. I got Miss Rita in the building. I got Dion Henderson in the building. I got Miss Q in the building. I can't see everybody. Let me see. Let me see who I got in here. I got Miguel is in the building. Parkside all day, every day. My man Roosevelt in the building. Q is in the building. Vicky McNeese in the building. The OG, Vicky McNeese. I already said Miss Rita, didn't I? Miss Rita in the building. I had, let me see who else was in the building. I had Keisha Scott was in the building. If y'all can hear me, just put a yes in there. Put a yes in there so I know who's in here. If y'all can hear me, I just need to know how many people are in the chat so I can give you some shout outs. Just put a yes, you can hear me in the chat. Do that for me. So today the topic is, what's love have to do with what you're looking for? What's love have to do with what you're looking for? That's deep. Because a lot of times we don't know what other people are looking for if they don't explain it to us. If they don't put it out there, we don't know. Because me, myself, personally, I allow you to release that information. Go and throw that information out there. Go and throw that information out there. That's what I'm. That. Sometimes that's what I. Sometimes that's what I do. I'll let you throw the information out there. Vicky McNeese, I see you. Peace out. All right, I got Deion Henderson, Christy Dale in the building. Miss Pierre. What's up, Miss Pierre? Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Miss Pierre is this great fashion consultant. She has a lot of hats to wear. She does a lot of things. She's a good friend of mine. She has become a great friend of mine. I appreciate her. Great conversations, things like that. Later in the week, I'm gonna try to have BU the Local on to talk about his clothing brand. I'm gonna try to have Miss Pierre on next week. She gonna talk about fashion too. Also, I didn't say two. Also, she gonna talk about fashion also. I want you to so Miss Pierre, y'all can follow each other too. Do that. Deion Henderson is one of my great Parkside friends since kindergarten, since Parkside School. She's also a member of. She's a Delta Sigma Theta is in the building. The SG Rose in the building. I am a proud brother of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. We in the building. We have to understand something. All of us in this chat has a business. Everybody in this chat has a business. Miss Vicky McNeese, she is into health and wellness, holistic medicines type things. BU the Local is into fashion. He has his own clothing line. Y'all can go on his page and follow him. Miss Rita, I forgot. She used to be into mental health. I don't know. She's when you're rich, you can retire when you get ready. I'm just saying. When you're rich, you can retire when you get ready. Miss Q, I forgot what business she's in, but she's a great individual too. There's a lot of great individuals out there, and I want to interview a lot of you. I want to interview a lot of great individuals. Okay? I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to be able to prosper at what they do. Whether it's you trying to prosper in your relationship, whether you're trying to prosper in your business. I just want everybody to prosper. I want everybody to do well, to make sure that you be about your mission, whatever that mission is. I want you to be about your mission. Is that possible? And I know when I go live, a lot of times I go for a long time. I can talk all day. I can talk. All right. Over on YouTube, give me some thumbs up. Please give me some thumbs up if you checking me out on YouTube. I'm gonna put it in the chat so you guys can go to my YouTube page. I am trying to push their YouTube page also. I gotta get that YouTube page cracking. Gotta get that YouTube page cracking. All right. Yeah, this conversation was needed. It was needed. We have to understand something. All right. We have to understand something. I'm over clicking buttons and pushing buttons. What's love got to do with what you looking for? Sometimes we got to think about that also. What's love got to do with what you looking for? You might not be looking for love. These conversations does need. Does it? You said that wrong, BU. All right. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you saluting me. Everybody out there, hey, we had a nice time. I usually put the link in the chat so people can come on and chat, and we can have a video chat so people can we can do dialogue. Everything is about dialogue for me. That's how you learn. That's how you learn things. I can learn something from you. You can learn something from me. We can learn how we come to a happy medium. All right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We can come to this point where we all agree. Biblically, they say touching and agreeing. So we ain't touching, but we agreeing. Yes. Yes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I have to do my outro. I got a brand new show for y'all tonight. Just be ready. I'm building something. You know, I hear a lot of people say that, I have a photographer that can capture the shot that I need, but when they see the images in which we have, it's almost like, why go anywhere else? When you want the right shot, come to the best. 5-Star Production. This is man Danny Ferree. I was thinking, how would you be if you were at 100%? What would your life be like if you were at 100%? So I'm trying to reach that goal of being my 100% potential. At 100% of my potential, you may not even recognize who I am. Because we are all supposed to be somebody great. We all supposed to be somebody who does something fascinating. Think about that. Think. Hey, I had a ball. Thanks to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Danny Ferree. Y'all know who I am. And I'm out.
I like them pretty colors like purple balloons. Pretty colors like purple balloons. Pretty colors like purple balloons. Pretty color girl. I like them pretty colors like purple balloons. Yeah. Car so fast it goes zoom. We be on flight way to the moon. Yeah, we be on flight way to the moon. Motor shaking, gotta get new. She gon' spread them leg like good news. We be on that shit to keep